It's end of November, it's end of the month, and it's time to share with you what's my most favorite perfume discovery of the month. So make sure to keep on watching to find out everything about it. But before we get started, I would like to ask those who are new here to subscribe to my channel. And also, guys, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up right now. And once you are done with that, we can get started. Hello and welcome everyone to the monthly episode in which I will share with you what's my most favorite fragrance out of all I've been smelling and testing during the month. And usually it's a hard choice, but that was not the case in November because I was absolutely blown by the new release of PERFUMES Terenzi for their V Canto project that is called Malatesta, and it comes in a stunning box like this. And we all know that it is very hard to beat Terenzi when it comes to presentation because they really pay attention to all the details, and it's such an attraction to receive and open their fragrances because it's just pure luxury. And once I face the challenge of opening this one, you need to get ready to be blinded by what's inside. So are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Look at this color, guys. So inside you will also get the story of the fragrance that I will tell you everything about in a second. But first, let's take some time and look at this bottle that gives me very positive vibes just by the color orange, which is one of my most favorite ones. And this one is actually almost neon, and we'll get into the fragrance in a second, but I just wanted to let you know that with Terenzi's perfumes, not only you will learn about their personal stories that they like to tell through the fragrances, but also I feel like they educate us about Italian history in general. And so with this one, Malatesta was a noble Italian family among the most important and influential of the Middle Ages, and they dominated the lordship of Rimini and various other territories in Romania from 1295 to 1500, and the origins of the dynasty were traced back by their courtiers to ancient Roman times and the Scipioni. And I really like that they care about the storytelling, and I'm that person that tries to find parallels between the presentation and the actual fragrance. So I thought it's going to be an orangey scent, which it is actually not, although in the top we can find orange and mandarin listed as a notes, but I don't get much of them, and maybe it's actually my nose. So it would be really cool if you could let me know if you can smell anything citrusy going on in here. But what I smell in the opening is definitely musk, so you get those fluffy musky tones, and it's so interesting that musk is listed in here as a top note when usually it's the base note. So that actually makes sense to me because the overall impression of this fragrance is very heavy, powdery, and that appeals to me very much because, as you might remember, I'm a big fan of powdery fragrances. But although it is very powdery in the first place, to me the main note in here is actually leather. However, it's not that type of any malic type of leather. It smells a little bit rooty, even vetiver-ish, and reminds me of a nut tree because there is something nutty going on. However, this leather is soft, and I feel like it goes into the suede direction, so it has the velvety texture and also a lot of powderiness that comes from iris and violet. And I feel like it's a leather bag that has a makeup bag inside, but the powdery accord is not like talcum powder, nor it gives me a baby powder effect. It's just a very grown up and mature type of scent that I think will be enjoyed by people who love heavy powdery fragrances and have very mature taste for perfumery, because I can even pick up some vintage vibe going on in here. And there are some other notes that I can smell much of, such as lavender and jasmine, but I noticed something sweet floating in this composition, although not very much gourmand, and I think that might be from vanilla, and in the dry down there are also woody notes, spices, patchouli and oud, so you will get that voluptuous Terenzi base. And as you might know, they have very powerful and very opulent fragrances that they are known for, and even Benny described this one as a very niche smelling fragrance. And when I asked why, he told me because it doesn't smell commercial, it has this deep scent, and I agree with him on that. Actually, my mom wants to keep it because she loves powdery fragrances, but she has already stolen my beloved Mandragola, as I described that's a sexual weapon in a bottle for me personally. And if you love powerful, intense, woody fragrances, you will enjoy that one very much. So that's her signature scent, and I'm kind of thinking about keeping this one to myself because I love how powdery it is, its power, its energy, also how it performs in the colder weather, because I cannot see myself wearing it when it's warm outside because it's just so grounding and powerful and strong and bold. So you will stand out with this perfume and make an impression that you're wearing something very luxurious on which you spend lots of money, and I find it's worth it to splurge on Terenzi fragrances, and especially look into the V Canto line that I'm a big fan of and have lots of their fragrances. They first started with dark bluish and reddish bottles and then continued exploring these colors. So I have the purple Isota right here, and this is a very nice one. Also two oud dominant fragrances, Sigimondo in the yellow bottle, and you need to agree that these look very, very nice. Especially I like the pop of color that these bottles have, and they're definitely very eye-catching. So this looks really, really pretty, and it's just a stunning powdery fragrance that makes a bold statement, and that's why I highly recommend you to check out these ones that you can find in the So Avant-Garde shop, a link to which you will find down below, and also my discount with which you can save some money, so feel free to use it. And I personally gotta be honest with you, although many people associate powderiness with femininity, this goes more into the masculine direction, although I would describe it as unisex. But it's just nice how also more mature fragrance can be powdery. So just in case you are a big fan of powdery scents like I am, definitely make sure to give this one a try, and let me know if you have any experience with V Canto fragrances in general. If so, what are your favorites, and if you are curious about Malatesta. I'm excited to hear from you guys, and if you have any questions left, I'm here to answer them. So let's chat down below in the commentary section, and to check out the description box would be very helpful, because there I will leave links to some of my previous videos dedicated to V Canto fragrances and other helpful information. So I'm excited to hear from you, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, because maybe you've been curious about this new release, and I personally would like their upcoming one to be maybe like baby pink or hot pink. So Paul and Tiziana, if you're watching, please give us something about pink color. You guys can comment down below what notes do you associate with it, or you know what, it would be also nice to have such one velvet black bottle. So you can share which color you would like them to explore next, and please give this video a thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel, you know how it works, and if you would like to support me even more, you can donate on Buy Me Coffee website, link is below, it's very easy to do that. And I am so curious, what is your most favorite fragrance discovery of the month? Let me know that, and thank you so much for watching, make sure to stay tuned and smell good, we'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys!